Hello Scorpio, welcome to your October reading. My name is JD. This is Crystal Communications and this is your monthly reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I got the Halloween vibes going on. It's a astronomical month. There's going to be so much happening, very emotional, a lot happening to do with you as well, Scorpio. In the meditation, it felt like that for quite some time. It sort of feels like you've been sitting back and observing and, giving words of wisdom to the collective and your friends and your family and such. But there's this sense where it's like, okay, your time now, Scorpio. And you're like, I just want to eat my sandwich, or stay in bed. You're like, the universe is like, Scorpio, it's your time. And you're like, oh, okay. So we have a Mercury retrograde happening in Scorpio, which is meaning that there's going to be, communication from the past in a very deep and emotional way. Now, this doesn't have to be literal phone calls or meetings, or it could be signs where it's like you see, your past love's name on a billboard and then somebody calls from, Jamestown or whatever it is, and you're like, James. It's like that sort of thing, and where it's like it's going to be bringing just reminders and emotional reminders, but it's going to be bringing this great transformation. And it may actually be conversations and a lot of forgiveness coming through, this ability to move forward, because we have a new age of Aquarius dawning, and you know it and you feel it and you want it. You're ready for it. The collective's ready for it, But there's this last bit of just intense, work to do. And it's really being fueled by this Mars in Aries retrograde, which has not been easy. And this is going to be one of the more difficult months of the year as well. July was a similar aspect. So we're going to be seeing like the importance of channeling our frustration or our, our energy, where there's restrictions, where we're like, I want to go forward and I'm feeling like there's a block here. So needing to channel that in positive ways, whether that to be scream, whether that be, to exercise or to do yoga or to, whatever it is, my darlings, for you. Let's do your romance angel card here. A lot of passion this month. You got flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others, because the sun's going to be shining. Some of you are having your birthday this month. Happy birthday, Scorpio. So, if you're having your birthday this month, it's like, you're going to be feeling good. And now's the time to start thinking about what are those wishes going to be, because the sun is going to be granting those wishes. So people are going to see that light in you. You're going to be shining and getting to know each other. This is a time where, it's about really, that quality time together. And honeymoon, that quality time, that's what it is. Enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. It's exactly what it is. And, and you've been doing that. It's sort of like you realize the importance of relationships and friendships and family and, quality time. It's like this small moments in life. Let's do your energy card here for October. Remember to check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus as well. My nails are ultra long. I can't pick up the cards. Here we go. And we have two full moons this month. And they're going to be happening in the sign of Aries at the start of the month, which is just going to fuel that collective fire. And then, there could be arguments and conflicts and just sort of, paying attention. On the roads and things, because some people don't know how to channel that energy as well as you do. That energy of frustration. So fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, a lot of heart opening, a lot of heart healing that's going to be happening. I'm just looking at this ring here. This is Moldavite, and it's just beautiful. It's actually a meteor, and I have another one that I can list in the store if you would like one, and I have Moldavite pieces that I need to list as well in the crystal shop. But there's so many crystals that help. I'm just bringing it up because this is here. But rose quartz as well, about working with crystals on your heart. But these heart-to-heart conversations that are going to be happening, this communication, that's my iPad dinging, and literally it hasn't done that all day, but that's what it's going to be like this communication coming through. That's going to be really healing for you. You got envy. I feel like that you're the subject of envy, Scorpio. I don't feel like that you have any issues with this right now. I feel like it, you know, this might be people from the past, this communication, or, you know, there might be this sense of like, you know, why aren't things turning out exactly how I planned, you know? You know, how are others, you know, organizing their career or their life or things in this way? 555, and we've got alarms happening, sirens. Just be watching out for this sort of energy, you know, and maybe not just watching who you place your trust in as well, because there might be advice coming through that's actually, you know, not having your best interest at heart, but coming from a place of, you know, self-serving, something like that. And storm warning. Okay, and with the sirens, yeah, it's some really intense emotions, and, you know, and it is that, like, before the breaking, the, you know, the egg cracks, it's like you've got to get through it, you know. It's like, I don't think I can, and then it's like birth new day and it's all great, but it's like, it's paying attention to this. It's time to put down the sandwich, jump out of bed, like whatever it is, and deal with this, you know, with this emotion. Because we do have the 2 full moons as well, it's going to be either the culmination of something or a lot of energy in 2 events. And sort of, you know, because that energy is so immense, it's sort of just keeping that conscious, balanced aspect to, you know, be the master of the storm at this time. Let's do this other energy deck here to see exactly what is going on here. Be without malice. Again, this is feeling connected to the envy card. I'm feeling like this is, reconnecting with that purity, with that sense of, you know, trusting in source. We do have Halloween, you know, there's, you know, this could be a message of also like just taking care of your energy at this time, Scorpio, really honoring that connection you have with spirit. And I think that, you know, it basically, if you're connected with your heart, then you're all good systems go. You know, it's like, otherwise we can get astray and we can get, you know, all these things. But it's like, if you're protecting, doing what's right for you and like connected to heart and honoring that, it's like you've got clear eyes, clear vision, clear heart, yeah? I feel like there's tears almost. It's like you need to let go of something. Like like needing to let go of something. You know, to reconnect with that purity, you might want to do like an extra water, you know, a detox or something, just to really just drop that old story, that old thought, that old pain, something. You know, reconnecting to that beautiful, pure heart of yours. You got to see the truth. Yes, it's all about this. All about it. There's going to be clarity coming through and wisdom. And you're going to know what to do. This is going to be a, you know, major transformation that's bringing in these new beginnings. You got focus and then act, because you're going to have this truth coming through. And yeah, we have solar eclipses coming up as well, and then the final full moon is a blue moon in October, and it's in the sign of Taurus, and it's literally once in a blue moon. It's like, it's a rare event, especially to be happening on Halloween. I feel like it's like there's going to be truths all months, communication, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of work here, a lot of like going through it, recognizing like, okay, it's my time, like I got to do this work, I'm going to do this, you know, and then you're going to know exactly where you're going, where you're headed, what you're doing. Focus and then act. Focus on yourself, on your healing. Okay. Let's draw a crystal card here and see which crystal comes up to help you for this month. And then we're going to do your spirit animal, Scorpio. So you got clear quartz, all about that clarity, all about that transformation, all about that light coming back in, you know, and this is extra energy as well. That's the sun's going to be gifting you this and next month as well. It's sort of like caffeine in a crystal, just like extra zest for life. Yeah, so if you have clear crystal quartz, it's going to be wonderful for you. Very helpful at this time. So let's do your spirit animal for October. You got the bat. Love it. Seeing through the darkness, insights, transformation. Not being, afraid of that which can't be seen, because knowing it will be revealed. I love the bats coming out for Halloween as well. And then we had the owl. I've got this little owl crystal here. It's definitely all about insight, all about seeing a new perspective, a new way forward. It's like, because you're not going to be taking those like small steps or sitting back in your armchair with your feet crossed, like I had that vision a couple of months ago. But it's like you're instead going to have this vision come through and this insight, and then you're going to be like forging ahead. Okay, I'm going to draw from this deck here. It's a new one that I got. It's a little provocative, but I know you guys are cool with it. Okay, interesting. Let's do one more. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be, moving on quite swiftly once you have this clear insight. So you got the Seven of Swords. And so what this shows here is it can show dishonesty. Not being honest with your own feelings, or somebody else not being honest with you. I find it interesting because in this card, it's like he's taken off his armor, for love, for a moment of passion. And here she's looking at her heart, but it's not towards him. It's like not heart connected here, because there's this fear or this blockage. He's thinking about something. He's being held back from this connection. And there's this horse out here, like the symbol of freedom. It's like she can go, but her heart is in here. But here, is just his... So it feels like, Scorpio, like if there's somebody who's not like being forthcoming with their emotions at this time, and you're like, okay, I'm going to step out of this, because you are passionate, Scorpio, and you're authentic, and you won't deal with dishonesty, and you won't deal with you not being able to channel those emotions to be your true authentic self. Or if it's you not being able to connect at this time, this month is going to be bringing clarity about the way forward. And the thing is, he's thinking here, and it's about the past. It's looking back to the past, and that's exactly what Mercury retrograde is, bringing back this communication. But because it's, with you guys in Scorpio, it's the deep stuff, it's the stuff that's not easy to look at, not easy to handle. It can be things to do with others, and quite often it's things to do with ourselves. Habits that have been holding us back, or thought forms, or addictions, toxic relationships. It's like you're going to be setting yourself free from this. Because ultimately it's like you want this peace, the two doves. I'm going to get one more card. Just want to see. Scorpio. Oh. The Sun. Yeah, it's like the work needs to be done, because the joy is like the Sun. I mean, we've been saying the Sun's coming in for you, but this is in your passionate relationships as well, Scorpio. This is like cornucopia. It's like you got all the abundance, all the fruit, the veggies. Blueberries, roses, and feeling that light again. I think we've been saying this, and it's like after the darkness comes the light, and it's like you're going to be, it's like, okay, accepting, you gotta do this, and doing it, and here it is. Yeah. Okay. Let us do your tarot, and then we're going to... Actually, I want to do this deck first, and then... So this lovely goddess deck. You got two. So you got Jenna, she who calms, stillness, purity, and quiet. And again, look, there is the owl, the symbol of wisdom, and that connecting to the purification of your heart. That is it, you know, because that's how you know how to go forward. You know, honoring your peace. That's how you know. It's like just being really real with your feelings. Like, what makes you feel good? What makes you feel like not good? And making choices to support your emotional well-being. And you got Bryce, she who surprises. Surprise, discovery, and revelation. It's going to be new information coming in for you. And it might be surprising. But you're going to have this like aha moment, like this epiphany or this revelation. And it's going to be very grounded, you know, very grounded in going forward. Yeah, it feels very real. Okay, darlings, let's do your tarot for October. I dropped 1 second. Okay. That was Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's the past situation. So that's sort of saying, you know, like you have a cocoon, not really knowing, like there's the whole universe, right, but not really knowing which way to go, and you've built this cocoon around yourself. But the thing is, the cocoon's there for a reason, so don't feel bad about it or anything. It's like, you know, you need that time to grow, to transform. Okay. Sweethearts, my nail just flipped off, so I need to put a dab of glue under it. Otherwise, I won't be able to concentrate. Is that weird? Yeah, I know, it is. Oh. You guys are cool there. Okay, it's better now. The diamonds are back. Okay. I'm glad it was on that finger and not the other one. Okay. Getting silly now. Alright, let's see. Scorpio. Now I'm back. It's getting distracted. So in your present situation, Scorpio, you have the 8 of Wands, which is showing like there could be this block in communication, and that's Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. That's what it feels like. That's what you got to get through. The mantra is, I communicate openly and freely. You know, I communicate openly and clearly. I communicate truth. I communicate, you know, my divine truth. Yeah. The hidden is the world, which is amazing because as a hidden influence, this is showing so much opportunity, so much insight coming through. You know, this is like being in this vast desert of possibility, yet being in, you know, touch with all the elements, and sort of as a hidden influence, it's like you're not, this is what you're not seeing yet at this time. But there is a new beginning. With every ending comes a new beginning. So your obstacle is the Empress. As an obstacle, this is sort of showing you might be feeling detached from, you know, your divine feminine. And this is about, you know, recognizing those qualities of how can you treat yourself, you know, so that you are in, you know, honoring that emotional side of yourself. How are you allowing yourself to be emotionally balanced and to be wise and to express yourself? That's the obstacle, you know. And so you can really just take this moment to sort of, you can even just think like, what would it be like if I didn't have this blockage? Like, what would it be like, you know, in communication, if like, and this could be the other person as well, like somebody not communicating with you. I'm not like blaming it all on you or anything like that, Scorpio, but it's like you could literally just visualize like, what would it be like if they just communicated with me clearly and openly, and how would I have that feel, you know, how would I receive that information, how would I respond to that, you know, and so, and then also, how do you communicate, you know, if I was standing there in my Empress energy and communicating exactly how I feel, you know, how would that feel? And, you know, how do you embody those attributes? So the other situation is Six of Cups in reverse. So it does feel like that somebody is holding back from you, Scorpio, and it could be that they're literally feeling fear to communicate something clearly. So they're feeling, you know, and it could be literally that they're picking up on, and I mean with Mercury retro, it's like, it's not your fault or anything in Scorpio, but it's like they're feeling those emotions. I feel like you guys are going to navigate this so much, you know, better than the rest of the collective. Like you know this stuff, you know, and so yes, it's difficult. Yes, you hear the call. Yes, you know the time is now, and you're gonna do it. And yes, you know it's not easy, but you're still gonna do it. But the other person is sort of struggling with this. The other person is like, they're not sort of seeing as clearly as you are, you know. They might be just seeing the dark and not seeing the light or the new beginning. So what you should do is the King of Cups. This is basically, you know, protecting that which you love, protecting your family. This is loyalty. Yeah. You know, honoring your feelings. This is also, you know, service to others, reaching out to others in generosity, being, you know, kind and compassionate, rather than being like self-serving. It's like it's about, you know, what's good for the collective, what's good for the others, what's good for family, what's good for my, you know, co-workers, you know, doing what's good for, you know, your relationships. And then the outcome is the Five of Cups in reverse, which is wonderful. Because basically, do I still have the card here? We saw it before in the Lovers cards. It's coming out of this looking down, woe is me, excuse me, the cups, you've got these 4 cups here. And the same card is here. Instead of looking down saying, I lost these quarter full cups. There's like these full cups right here. So you're coming out of this and you're recognizing the opportunity, the, you know, the beauty and abundance, the new beginnings that are there, that are, you know, are right there. You're coming out of that cocoon, which was needed, but you're ready. It's the divine timing. Let's get a message from your love, Scorpio. Got 2, my beloved and friendship. It says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, you know, it's that compassion. And my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, darlings, let's see. One more card here from the fairies. Actually, one more after this. One fairy message and then one card. So you got go for it, and then I dropped too many there. Let's see what's going. Let's do that again. Rewind. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And we have Venus in Virgo, which is going to be really nice for you guys. It's going to be a very harmonious energy. And you guys, it's going to be very nice for Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Peaceful resolution. think there's going to be this new sense of forgiveness that you didn't even know that was within you, and it's gonna help you really put things into perspective and to, you know, really see the way forward to honor your own heart, your own dream, you know, and everyone feels at peace. That's wonderful. I love you so much, Scorpio. Thanks so much for being you, sweethearts. And I'm my darlings. We'll see you soon. You know I never want to let you go, and it is your birthday, and I didn't do any angel cards, so I'm just going to do one more. Healthful eating, blessings of abundance. Don't compromise. Just be you, Scorpio. Don't compromise. See you later. Bye for now. And remember to check the thumbs up and all of that good stuff. I will see you soon.